Yo, what's going on YouTube? I am Germ here, and today we're going to be talking about Paris. We have a big Paris market update, tons to talk about, and depending on who you ask right now, things are either going really well or really bad. Obviously, if you ask me, I would say things are going pretty well because I get a big I told you so moment that we're going to be going over in this video, but also today's a pretty good day because I was actually, and I wanted to let you guys know about this, I was able to pick up 600 Paris capsules today for below 25 cents. You know, I'm always scouring all the different marketplaces and everything, but today there was a ton of capsules listed on Buff Market below 25 cents, so I was able to pick up right around 600, I think for an average price of around 22 cents, or you know, some for 21, some for 22, some for 23. So I'm loving that. You know, hopefully going to be able to get a very good return on that. Also, another big announcement, I am starting to dip my toes into the world of cash trading, so if any of you are looking to cash out your skins or CSGO items into real world money, definitely check out the link to my Twitter in the description below. DM me, we can talk, we can chat, whatever. Obviously, I know a lot of people get caught off guard because cash trading, you're not going to get the prices you see on Steam. Steam, you know, that's not real money. You know, if you're trying to cash out, you're going to get a little bit less, but I can help, you know, you safely and efficiently turn your skins and items into cash, you know, for just prices a little bit less, and then you can actually end up with some real money and stuff instead of, you know, Steam Marketplace dollars that aren't going to get you as good. So if you do want to cash out, if you want to, you know, help me, you know, build up my reputation, everything in the cash trading world, check out the first link in the description, or maybe it's the second link in the description, whatever. Today, we're talking about Paris because right now, if you look anywhere, this is Esport Fire, the charts. Paris has not been going good over the past couple of days. You can see right here, Paris prices are right now at all-time lows. I know when the sale first started, obviously we saw a little bit of a drop and then things kind of plateaued. Then we saw a drop more and then things started to rebound a little bit, and then since then they have crashed down once again. Paris prices are at all-time lows right now, and initially I don't think a lot of people were feeling this because Hollows were doing very, very well. Even though prices were going down, that was golds getting hit, that was papers getting hit, that was glitters getting hit. And I don't think too many people were like that heavily invested in glitters or papers or golds or anything like that. I think most people were buying up the hollows, and obviously that's why the hollow prices were skyrocketing. Everyone kept piling their money and piling their money and piling their money. But I was putting out warning messages. I was putting out videos telling you guys that it didn't make sense. The hollow prices we were seeing for Paris, and even the hollow prices we are still seeing for Paris right now, have not made sense. The sale started. The 25-cent capsules were out there. People were going to be buying more capsules than ever. It was going to be easier to get capsules, you know, more so than ever. And obviously people were going to be opening more capsules than ever before, especially because how profitable it was, not only on Steam prices, but especially on Buff prices. I mean, there was a time, maybe even still right now, I don't know, I haven't checked, but there was a time where on Buff, you could literally buy capsules on Buff, open them up, and then sell the contents from them, and be expected to make like 15, 20, 30% gains and profits and stuff. Like, if you couldn't tell that prices on Hollows were going to start dropping, like, I don't know what to tell you. You're just not, you don't understand this game. You don't understand the fundamentals. You don't understand this investing. That's why I've been very, very critical of even some big YouTubers and big people on Twitter and big people on Discords and Reddit and stuff who are buying at these insane, ridiculous prices. I know some people, I know like Fano out there was talking about like, oh, I'm just going to DCA and I don't care because I'm just going to buy more cheaper or whatever. But like, that doesn't excuse you just having poor investing principles and also, you know, putting out to your fans and stuff that you're buying at these ridiculous prices. That is not good. And I was telling everyone, hey, these prices are going to come down. They have to come down. Maybe they don't have to come down, but at the worst, they're going to stay even. They're going to stay flat, or they're going to come down because they literally couldn't go up. The prices we were seeing for hollows could not increase further. And now, if we look at the Paris market, this is CS ROI. You know, previously when we looked at CS ROI, the top ROI things were all Paris capsules. They were, you know, 95, 100, 110%, 98%, whatever. These ROIs are now dropping. You know, we can see the Paris challengers at 90, the contenders at 87, the contenders autograph at 86, some other Paris stuff even lower down. And obviously this is not because the capsule prices are changing. This is because the stickers inside them are changing. Now, is this golds, glitters, and papers getting hit even harder? Yeah, probably, but it's also hollow prices dropping. So if we look around at the hollow market right now, this is ENCE. It is currently the lowest hollow in the Paris collection, the cheapest. So I wanted to see kind of what the bottom of the market was doing. And the bottom of the market, you know, ENCE before the sale was about $1.10. It crashed down to all-time lows of around 55 cents. Kind of went up to almost about $1, you know, so this thing had doubled from after the sale started to, during this hype and mania and madness and everything. But then it hit new all-time lows of about 52 cents, and right now it's hovering around 60 cents. So yeah, it went up, it went back down. It's still above where it was when the sale first started, and I definitely think prices can and probably will go below the prices we did see on the first day of the sale. I think that just makes sense. Again, we are we're like 3 weeks into the sale. I really think we have 4 or 5 weeks of this sale left. So I definitely think we're going to continue to see prices drop over the next couple of weeks. If we look at some other stickers that I think are more interesting in this collection, Mongols, it's a unique to Paris but lower end sticker. So I think that's definitely one to keep an eye on. It was about $1.80, dropped down to $1.10, was all the way up to $2.81, which is ridiculous. And right now it's at $1.23. So it's not quite at all-time lows, but it's getting closer and closer. But man, you can see from where it was, $2.81, or even where it was right here, $1.95, prices almost getting cut in half. So obviously anyone who was buying during that mania and that madness has lost a lot of money. Now obviously you haven't lost until you sell, and hey, a year from now, these prices are probably going to be up. You're probably still going to make money even if you bought at these ridiculous prices. So I'm not saying anyone should sell. I know a lot of people are asking me like, hey, should I sell out of my Paris haul? Should I buy them back when they're cheaper? And no, I wouldn't really do that because we don't know what's going to happen next. These prices could stay flat here. They could rebound. They could go higher. They could go lower. Nobody knows. But also, I don't want to eat a bunch of fees from like buying and selling and eating Steam Market fees or even fees on some of the other websites and stuff. So I at this point, if you did make a bad purchase, I wouldn't double down by trying to buy and sell and buy and sell and buy and sell. I would just, hey, DCA. At this point, you probably do want to DCA. You want to add money to your portfolio, try and lower those buy costs. But I think the mistake was just ever buying in the first place. And I think we've seen that so far. You can look at any of these stickers. None of them are holding up all that well. But the thing is, you can start to tell what the good stickers are in the Paris collection and what some of the overhyped, not necessarily trash is, but just overhyped, overrated, overpriced stuff was. And, stuff like the Apex Hollow, if it comes down to better prices, then it's going to be a great buy. But until it's at a price that makes sense, you just kind of got to stay away. But Into the Breach Hollow, this is one that I really, really like. And look at how the graph looks on this thing. This thing wasn't overpriced. This thing was probably underrated. It was $2.23 before, crashed down to like $1.51, and it's holding up pretty well. As the whole Paris market is crashing, this thing went up to $2.48 and it's $2.23 right now. Yeah, it's down a little bit from its most recent highs, but this thing is overall pretty solid. I wish the ITB Hollow was crashing. I wish I could buy a bunch of these for great prices, but so far it's holding stronger because part of it is it never got into the crazy overhyped mania madness where, it was doubling and tripling in price and all that stuff. Heroic Hollow is another very, very good one from the Paris collection. Again, another similar graph. It was $3.15. It dropped down to around $2. And it's been floating. It got back up to $3, and it's like $2.40-ish right now. It's been holding up kind of good. Yes, it is down, and yes, I still didn't want to buy it at $3, but it's not absolutely crashing. The Monty Hollow, this isn't one that I'm probably going to be buying, but I think it's another okay one. $4.93 to $2.50. This one got cut like in half when the sale started, but since then it's been overall pretty flat. We have the Ends Hollow. This is one, or not the Ends Hollow, the 9 Hollow. Probably not one that I'm going to be buying, but one I actually do kind of like, and it's probably on the border of one that I could see myself buying. Was $5. It went down to $2.70. Went up to about $4.50-ish, and this one is starting to crash a little bit. You can see the tail on a lot of these graphs where even in the last day, prices are still dropping. It's not like we've hit a bottom yet. We are definitely in the middle of kind of a falling knife and stuff right now. We don't know where the bottom's going to be, and again, there's no real reason for prices to slow down. Capsules are still really cheap. People are still going to be opening and buying a ton. People are maybe going to start opening a little bit less now that some of these ROIs are coming down, but the money getting funneled into Paris Halls is definitely slowing down, especially as people are starting to lose money, and as the prices go down, people are going to start panic selling as well. That's definitely something to watch out for. Here we have the Fnatic Hollow, one of my favorites from the set. You can see here at the end, it went from about $4 to $3.81. It's kind of got this tail where it's starting to crash a little bit too. We have the Fluxo Hollow, is another one that I'm definitely going to be buying. You can see the graph here at the end. Hey, it was up to $6 and now it's $4.65. This is another one that I like, the Gamer Legion Hollow. This one, again, holding a little bit stronger than a lot of these, but still this tail at the end where prices are really, really dropping over the last day or so. Furia Hollow, one that I like as well. But obviously, two of the most ridiculous graphs we're going to see in this whole thing. This is the Apex Hollow. I think this was the most kind of overrated, overhyped, overbought one, where we can see it drop down to about $4. And from $4, this thing tripled up to $13. But right now, we're at $10.81 and falling. Right now, you can buy it for $10.67. So even just from here, this is 9 days ago. If you bought this thing at $13, you're at $10 now. You've lost like 30% of your money or 25% of your money or something like that. Like, that sucks. This has been really, really bad. And that's losing 25% during 9 days during a Paris sale where you're supposed to be extremely profitable and you're supposed to be making money. And we still haven't hit the bottom yet. If you bought the Apex Hollow for $13 or $12 or $11 or $10, you're probably not loving life right now. And then, of course, also we had the Mouse Hollow, which is in a very, very similar situation. $13 down to $9, up to $18, down to about $13 right now. So this thing has lost about 33% value in the last 10 days. I don't know. Paris looks really, really rough right now. I do not own a single Paris Hollow, and I'm very, very happy about that. I'm buying capsules, especially if I can get them below 25 cents. And other than that, I'm monitoring the Hollow market, waiting for prices to drop lower and lower. And in a couple weeks from now, I'm going to be hopefully scooping them up for near bottom of the market prices. If I don't get the exact bottom, that's fine. But in the long run, I'm hopefully going to be getting a lot better buy orders than a lot of the people out there. And I'm very, very excited about that. But yeah. Little I told you so moment. I just want to show my, add to my credibility, add to my knowledge base, and not rub it in your guys' faces. I don't want anyone losing money or anything like that. I just want you to listen to good advice and the right people, and I want to help provide value to you. And I think that's what I've been doing lately. But yeah, disaster in the Paris market, prices falling and falling and falling. Stay safe out there, guys. But pretty much it for this video today. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Until then.